How do you fill your vacant space? There's no doubt that the commercial real estate market has suffered in recent years. You don't have to drive very far to see office buildings, retail shopping centers, and industrial complexes with high vacancies. Some would say that it is the result of the economic recession and part of a cycle that will eventually come back to former good times. How long will that take? What will you do until then? As a landlord, you know that new tenants are hard to find. You may have resorted to offering extended periods of free rent to gain a competitive edge. It's a buyer's market, and you're caught in the middle of the supply and demand merry-go-round, trying to find the right balance between occupancy and rates. What can you do to fill your vacant space with paying tenants and cover more of your ongoing operating expenses? Let us introduce you to our unique approach. Equitrade International offers a solution to this dilemma. As an expert in the commercial barter industry, Equitrade can show you how to attract quality tenants by adding a barter component to your commercial leases. In the last 30 years, commercial barter has evolved into an electronic banking system and is being used as a financial tool to solve problems that exist with excess capacity and excess inventories. Equitrade provides liquidity to barter and facilitates a transaction between willing parties where cash is in short supply. How does it work? As an alternative to free rent, the new tenant is allowed to pay their rent using barter credits for an initial period of time and then becomes a normal cash tenant. Some tenants may prefer to pay a percentage of their rent in barter throughout the lease term. A combination of these methods could be used with the cash portion gradually increasing over the lease term. These terms are negotiated on an individual basis. Tenant improvements can be paid in cash or barter. Shared operating and maintenance costs, CAM, are always paid in cash from lease inception. How does barter benefit your tenant? Attracting new tenants is easier when you add a barter component. Used effectively, it can sway a prospect to your property and can become an incentive to capture future cash. And the reduced initial cost to your tenant helps ensure their success and financial stability. Barter makes it possible for businesses to expand because they use their excess capacity and excess inventory to pay for their expansion. Your new tenant will supply Equitrade with gift certificates from their business each month as payment for the barter portion of their rent. Equitrade then sends your tenant new customers to redeem those gift certificates. You receive a corresponding credit each month in your barter account as payment for rent. How does barter benefit you? The benefits of using barter in your leasing include: a barter tenant is better than no tenant. Commercial space for lease is time-sensitive and therefore perishable. Every day that goes by without a tenant is revenue lost forever. Barter tenants always pay cash for CAM expenses, so more of your ongoing operating expenses will be covered. As a lease concession, barter is a better incentive than free rent because free rent guarantees no revenue. Success breeds success, and prospective tenants are attracted to properties that are vibrant and full of other successful businesses. With higher occupancy rates, you can attract more cash-paying tenants and command a higher rate. When you use your barter credits for budgeted expense items, you conserve your cash. You have no incremental cost to leasing a vacant space. Therefore, you have no cost in your barter dollar. The principle of effective bartering is to use barter in lieu of spending cash, leaving budgeted cash in the bank. When barter is employed properly, the barter lease revenue represents incremental profit. Items that you may consider purchasing with your barter account include property maintenance and improvement, promotion and marketing, real estate commissions, real estate acquisitions, travel and entertainment. For more information about how you can partner with Equitrade to fill more of your vacant space, visit www.equitradintl.com or call 678-951-9030.